In the land of the north, where the wind blows cold, there's the blood of a Viking in the young and the old. Out on distant shores, making echoes in time. We'll be here forever. We never die. Hey.
And there we have it, Helvellyn, bagged it twice now, this time with actual visibility. And I just thought, you and I, we deserve a change of scenery. We've been lurking in the woods a little bit too much recently, so I thought, let's get back to the Lake District. So we're just going to stop off for a bit of lunch, me and the boys, and then head down, and then that's where the fun really starts. So the idea being tonight is to actually get over to an island, cook up some decent scran. We're not having dehydrated meals today. Yes! Last year, me and Jamie actually did 2 island camps, but that was before I was really bothering with YouTube. So this time, you're coming with me. And I've also got a drone this time as well, so I'm buzzing, mate. And the day just gets better. A geezer just come up to me, free parking, lad. I was gonna have to get the stuff out here, travel down the road a bit and then walk back just to save paying for parking because I'm stingy, I'm northern, do you know what I mean? It's in my blood. But yeah, now we can stay here for the day. Not until 10:30 do we have to be back, and we're planning on getting off the island and travelling back home tomorrow, way before 10:30. So, Billy bonus, mate. And this is a sign of spring. I'm so ready for some nicer weather. I mean, I don't mind doing the winter stuff. I don't want to be a fair weather camper, hiker. I haven't been, I have been managing to get out, which has been sick. But you can't deny it. When there's blue skies kicking about and there's a bit of sun on your face. My front bumper has seen better days. When I was finding a spot by the river, I ended up doing a bit of off-roading in the snow, and it wasn't pretty. Front splitter's ripped right off, and the rest of it's not looking too clever either. Anyway, we're about ready for the island camp, other than we're doing a bit of bodge work on the old paddleboard being Jamie's, because what are these called? The fins. The clip that goes with the fin just isn't there, so we've got a bit of paracord in my bag, trusty paracord, that we're just going to wangle in, tie a few knots and hope for the best. And I'm just waving knives about, trying to get myself arrested. What's going on here? Oh, right, I see. Oh, this rope is not well.
You can tell George's into his bushcraft.
I don't speak too soon, mate. This tension knot has a 50% success rate. Oh, but we're on. You see that tension there, Keith? Now a bit of paracord can't sort of a tension knot. You know what I mean? Trusty Swiss Army knife to tidy up the spot. And a lighter just to finish off the ends. Job's a good one.
That's unfair, bit.
Right, I suppose I'll see you lot down there. Right, kegs are off because I'm not getting them wet, and off onto the water we go to get to that island. You definitely can't see it, but there is one over there. So off we go. We've made it. See you later, mate. That's Liam off back to go get Jamie. I'm feeling a bit, do you know what I mean, sailor-esque with this bad boy on. Anyhow, gonna get the bags up there. I already know a spot because me and Jamie have already camped up here, I think I said earlier. And I know a spot that I've shotgunned it already. I couldn't help myself. I can just see it. And then, like I said, we're gonna get drone out, have a little skeg. I mean, the sun is already going down. I think we have about 2 hours or so with it. So get drone out, get tents up while they're making their way across, because that is actually deceiving. I thought we'd have got across a lot quicker. I couldn't quite remember how long it took me and Jamie last time. But I'd say at least 20 minutes that's just taken us. This smooth rock's got a bit of water trickling down, and yeah, as you can imagine, slippy as out. So, careful does it. Sorry about the view, lads, if you can see the back end of me. Oh, you see that? Probably not, but I felt it. Nearly went. Getting on now, don't want a hip replacement, yes. 20 kilo each. That's a bit of a workout in itself, to be fair. Right, let's get these over to where we're camping. I mean, let's be honest. This is the one, isn't it? This is the money shot wild camping spot of the island, surely. Hey up, Liam's just coming to the shore now to pick him up, so let's get tent up or at least make a start, and then I want to fly drone over and have a little skeg of them. We've got the DJI Mini 3 in action. Do you know what? I took it up Helvellyn today. I got some amazing shots. I mean, you've probably seen them by now. But it was so windy. Like sometimes I was like, let me just concentrate, lads. Cinematic mode for them smooth shots. But yeah, what I was saying was like, it was so windy that sometimes I was like pressing the analog down to like bring the aircraft down. It was going up, mate. I was like, what is kicking off here? Like my heart was palpitating. I was like, oh my goodness.
Have you ever seen a star this close to land? I'm at the dog pound with a leash in my hand. It's LT and SN double OP. Good from the LBC back to the V. I'm making new wild.
I will put some kegs back on in a minute, lads, but I tell you what, I forgot how much of a faff it actually is. I mean, it doesn't help that the ground is not ideal, mate. It's lumpy, bumpy, it's stony, but I think we found a pitch, so we'll get trekking pole, ram it in there, and as you can see, we have lift off. One thing I do like about Lancashire is just the colour. I think it's proper nice, sort of blends in with a lot of sort of the woodland scenery. So it's ideal for tonight. The thing is, with me sort of choosing this pitch where it's sort of visible to sort of the traffic and sort of like the mainland as such, you don't want to get moved on. So I hope, might speak too soon, but I hope it does blend in and they don't see me. Second pole's up, and you would think that's done. Well, it's not. Now you go around and there's a few additional sort of guy ropes that you sort of got to faff about, sort of getting tension. That's if you can get a soft bit of ground to get this bloody stake in. There we go, I think that'll do. Right. Feel like if you say right, clarity just comes, do you know what I mean? So with that, right, put one in here. Lovely. And then with that, you go around all four corners and these little tensioners, pull them tight. Another thing, if you plan on getting one of these lanchons, is pull it to the peg and then you can go around and nip them up gradually. At least from my experience, they seem to be very dependent on the terrain. So this is not a flat pitch. So therefore it is going to be inconsistent and different tension will be required for each corner. Does that make sense? So it is a matter of just tweaking and playing. A little bit of patience is needed. Something I wasn't born with. I have wanted a drone for so long. I had one years ago. And they've evolved a lot since, and I tell you what, it's about like going 8-9 years back now. And do you know what topped it off? Because I've been toying with the idea, I've been talking myself out of it. It was Jamie and his mate Kai, and they both had the drones out, and I was sat there like, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. So I was like, do you know what? Just do it, mate. You're not about for long, so as long as you're not breaking the bank, enjoy yourself a little bit. Do you know what I mean? That's what I told myself. What did they say a few years back if they wanted something and they couldn't really warrant it? YOLO. If the shoe fits, mate, I'll wear it. And yeah, let's get air mattress blown up and get something and get over with the lads. Because we're going to cook up a feast tonight. Barely eating out today, to be fair, but that's always the case of hiking. You sort of just get on. Or at least I do, anyway. Don't tend to like think about food too much. Praying for a decent sunrise tomorrow as well. That'd just be insane, wouldn't it? Especially with the drone out. Really enjoying it. Like I remember back in the day when I was flying the Phantom 4, I was always like riddled with anxiety and just like not really enjoying the process of actually flying it, just getting the footage. But I can honestly say so far, I don't want to speak too soon, but the Mini 3, I don't know whether it's just easier to fly or whether I'm just more confident as I've got a bit older, but it's just enjoyable. It's actually really fun. But I can honestly say it's one of the best things, if not the best thing I've bought in a long time. It's like I've been toying with the idea, like I said, for ages. And I don't regret my decision. It's one of them things you want a lot in life, at least. If you're a little bit, I'm going to be honest, materialistic like me, or appreciate materialistic things, I should maybe say it's a bit negative, isn't it? Sounds a bit negative, don't it, say materialistic, but once again, if shoe fits, I guess. But no, if you appreciate your gadgets and that, it's just one of them things you've got to like weigh up the odds. Is it really worth it? And I genuinely think because I've done the whole making videos and stuff for a long time, you know, way before the whole hiking and camping malarkey was even a thing, to be honest. So that kind of like reassured me that it ain't going to be just a fling, just like a fleeting little hobby of sorts, and that it will be like, yeah, an investment of sorts, I guess. Even though maybe not a financial investment, but an enjoyment investment, if you will. In other news, this ground is wet through. My knees are sodden. Why is that not blowing up then? Talking of investments, still loyal to the synthetic sleeping bags. Them two lads over there, with the down ones, mostly you, maybe if you're into it, also with the down ones. But so far, I've held off with that temptation. Like I said, you've got to weigh up the odds, and this keeps me warm. It's not too bulky. I've got a massive bag to sort of aid the bulkiness. So yeah, can't have it all, mate. And also, yeah, no, it's yours. Is it not? Jamie trying to spook me, mate. I'm on about like getting caught or anything, you know, like getting moved on in the middle of the night. And he was like, "Is that your drone?" No. Is it yours? No. I'm pretty sure it is. It better be anyway. Hang on a minute. Oh, this ain't good, lads. I've just come across this. Now this is, if you don't know, 2 drones in my hands. He wasn't having me on, was he? That can't have been Jamie's. It's literally here. He'd left it in my tent. Oh no, if we get moved on, I cannot be arsed with that. I was just saying to the lads, I stood up there and went dizzy as out, you know, when you aren't eating anything. So let's get some scran on the go. Tonight on the menu is burgers. And I tell you something, it's the first time I've had something proper in the lakes. It's usually a dehydrated meal or, yeah, sandwich. Brought Lidl with me. Get me kniff. Oh, he's brought it, hasn't he? Look at her. Where's my chopping board? I did bring a chopping board. Cheers, mate. So using me silver ant titanium spoon, kindly sent out to me, alongside, oh, he's only gone and got mug as well. I've been wanting one of these mugs for a while, but they're pretty spenny, aren't they? They're like 50 quid or something. But I saw, once again, with bits and bobs warranting it and that. I've been toying with the idea, not warranted the 50 quid. And I'm glad I didn't, because yeah, these are class. I'm really happy with these. Why would you want it so long, he asks? Well, when you get your dehydrated meals, yeah, I've had it before, I've had my normal size spoon, and well, your hand's covered. Do you know what I mean? So, does the job quite nicely. Anyway, stop rabbiting, because I'm going to pass out in a minute. Let's get these on. Going to be a bit makeshifty, because pan's not massive, and I don't want to do one burger at a time, because, like I said, ravenous. Oh, no, to be fair, it fits 2 quite nicely, that. It's the most car crash burger I've ever had in my life, but it's the most excited I've been to eat a burger. Oh, mate.
Looking nice, mate.
Yeah, it's scran.
In your shop.
No,
Sorry.
no. That's all right. Centre of attention always, isn't it? I don't know how I dare. So we're having burger, lettuce, cheese, coleslaw, and olives with feta cheese. I mean, that is a feast, isn't it? What we're saying, we're happy with that.
Nice.
Proper. It's that time of the camp where fire's on the go, but we haven't got much firewood, and to be honest, I don't think any of us are that bothered about mooching about in the dark to get some, so we'll just use what we've got. But it's getting a bit nippy. It soon drops, doesn't it?
Look for me, I've got a down jacket.
Yeah. Me and Liam were toying with the idea back at the van, like, we don't need down jacket. It's not even going to be that cold tonight. It's warming up now. Sun's gone down, and shock horror, it's definitely dropped in temperature. So yeah, we'll enjoy the fire while we have it, have a natter, and then call it a night. And that ridge today has been class.
Whoa, I feel better.
Mate, it's mad, isn't it? Like, I was feeling dizzy before, and now I just feel content. Like, full belly does wonders, doesn't it? Oh, what a day. It's been nice to do something a bit different. Recently, I've been doing a lot of stuff in the woods, as you've seen, and don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it. And the quality thing about the woods is it's so close to home, meaning I can do it quite frequently. But don't get me wrong, it's nice to have a little bit of variety and sort of, currently, as you've seen, middle of an island in the Lake District with the boys. It's just nice sort of mix it up. You know, earlier on, we were up a ridge, climbing up a 950 metre mountain. Smoke's doing me in.
I was saying, I want to do a bit of everything, like cowboy camping, a bit of hammock camping.
Yeah,
Just
man.
good to mix it up.
I didn't think you'd be up for hammock camping, so I'm game with that, because I've got a hammock by it. I've only had it out a few times. And the cowboy camping, if you don't know what cowboy camping is, basically you hike up a mountain, you don't take a tent. You just lay on a rock or a bit of, well, just the top of a mountain and just stargaze sort of with your air mat. And I just think this summer is going to be the summer for that. It's going to be class. I mean, it's decent the fact that we have managed to sort of still get out and do a bit throughout like the colder seasons. And I think because we've done that, it means we're going to appreciate the warmer months. Like what we said today all day, we're like, I cannot believe how nice it is being out. It's because
and it's probably still been quite cold.
From
what we've been used to. And
yeah,
some of the, like,
exactly. Like they say, if you don't go through like sort of the not ideal things in life, you don't actually appreciate the good things as much as you would. The good with the bad, as they say, good with the bad. Well, that was a good fire for the whole 45 seconds it lasted. That's done, mate. Alright, I reckon it's about time to settle down for the night. Get the chair in. Getting up at 5:45 or something for sunrise. and then packing away and trying to get over and back home at a reasonable time. It's Sunday tomorrow, and then that means we can have a bit of time with the family before it's back to work Monday morning. You know how it is. Anyhow, in other news, do you know what I've noticed while being on this island and I'm not a fan of? And that's people cutting down live trees. Like, just outside my tent there's like loads of birch, and as you know, birch is a mint fire burner, yeah, granted. But wait until it's dead, mate. I mean, it's just everything's an amputee. It's like amputated branches left, right, and centre. And I'm just like, oh, come on, lads. It's like people that are just like either ignorant or just not clued up. Like, you know, I'll hold my hand up when I first started this, and I know it sounds daft saying out loud that it didn't come to me without being told, but like genuinely, I just didn't really think it through. And I have cut down a live tree before, and it wanted someone like absolutely ripped into me on the comment section. I was like, yeah, that makes complete sense. Why have I done that? It's ridiculous. That was early days when I was first getting into all this. But I just feel like, you know, this isn't just a one-off thing. It's like the whole island there is just amputated left, right, and centre. So yeah, not a fan of that. But anyway, that's my whinge for the night. Right, anyhow, I'm gonna fettle myself up and get my head down. So I'll see you in the morning. Oh my goodness, what an absolute scene. All right, where's the water? Because I feel like I haven't drank in the last decade. There you are, sweetheart. Oh, that first sippy sip in the morning when you know you've been sleeping with your mouth open all night. Hits different, doesn't it? Oh, you really appreciate that water. Let's get this bag packed away. I was thinking of a day though, right? How lucky I am, my mates are, most of us in the UK, to be quite honest, to be able to financially afford to be able to get out into the wild, into nature like this and sort of survive. And I know that sounds a bit extreme, mate, you're in the UK, so what you want about to survive, it's not. But what I'm saying is, being able to afford, you know, a tent, a sleeping bag, you know, just the basics. I'm not saying you have to go top tier, top range, you don't. But just being able to afford even the basics is a privilege, isn't it? There's a lot of people in the world, as you know, that aren't as fortunate as us to even be able to afford that. Never mind, enjoy this sort of stuff. Yeah, you just got to appreciate that stuff and not take it for granted, because, you know, it's easily done. And the thing is, making an effort to get out in it and do a bit and not put it off, because like they say, as cliche as it is, it bloody true. Life's too short, and, you know, a year's passed like that. What have I even done with it? My mate Liam and I were talking about when I went to Spain when he lived over there 5 years ago. 5 years, mate. How have I aged 5 years since I went to stay in Spain to see him? That is actually disgustingly ridiculous. So that's why that's why you've got to put plans into action now if you want to do something. Right, pencil it in. Because if you're not penciling things in, time's flying by anyway. There's my Uncle George, little rant. So, have a sip of this, and then we're going to get a few pictures with Mr. Photographer here, because I got passenger clobber on that they sent out to me kindly, and I've also, not forgetting, silver ant that I'm sipping from as well. Thank you both kindly. Right, let's get some of these naughty shots, lad. Got some decent photos, a decent trip all in all, and decent company. So, without further ado, I think it's about time we get rid of this. What's gone wrong here? That's more like it. Right, now to get off the island, so we won't be needing these kegs. Let's be off. Oh, we're getting on, lads. Right, that's us about packed away, so we're going to get on the paddle boards and get back to the van. I'm going to leave you here. I'll send you a care package. Don't worry, you'll be fine. No, you'll be fine living on an island on your own. I'll be back in the woods next video. I mean, we are in the woods, just I won't be in the middle of the lake, but it's been a decent change of scenery, like I said, so thank you for watching. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one if you can get back over. You good at swimming? What are you on there, George?
Everything, mate. Every dildo I
Oh,
own.
God. Well, that's me back on land. James off to get Liam, so let's get some kegs on. That's a bit warmer. And as much as I love this passenger fleece I've just got sent from them, it don't really go with this, does it? So I just feel like that's a little bit better, because I'm a bit of a princess when it comes to things clashing. Well, I'm not, but my lass will be going, that won't work in love. So yeah, to keep her happy. It's not that I'm a girl, not all. No, it wouldn't be that. Shouldn't say that, should I? It's 2025, lad. Come on. There's no shame in taking pride in your appearance. So yeah, that's what. Anyway, I'm boring myself, so we'll move on. I was saying to the lads over there yesterday, I'm really looking forward to doing stuff like this with Noah. I did a lad camp with him recently, and that was like a local woodland one, which was absolutely mint. He thoroughly enjoyed it. He's getting to the age where I can start sort of bringing him to these sort of locations and doing a bit of wild camping with him, which I'm absolutely buzzing for. That's what it's all about, innit, at the end of the day. But I'm not sure whether he's a bit young for this. It's a bit sketchy, innit, with the water crossing and all that. But as soon as he's a little bit older, you bet I'm getting him over to spots like this. Come on, lads. I was rapid over here. What are you playing at? Probably plaiting each other's hair.